Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMOM, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMOM podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMOM Secrets podcast. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the KetoMOM page. My name is Stephanie, and we're going to talk about the secret. And you're like, what is the secret? The secret to what? You'll have to see. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? I would love to know what you're tuning in, where you're tuning in from. Hey, I have a lot of people rebooting. So if you're rebooting, awesome. How's it going? If you are not rebooting and you're either focused on keto, low carb, eating healthy, whatever it is, share with me below what you had for lunch. Listen, I ask for feedback or I ask for you to comment because it gives other people ideas. It's not just me. If you're looking for recipes, you can always go to ketomomsecrets.com and click on recipes or scroll through this page for the last 8 years and you have tons of recipes. So I want to say hello. Hi, Linda. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Carrie. I'm going to Carrie's house on April 15th. We're going to be doing a keto life party. We really shouldn't even say keto life party. I think we should rename it because it's not about the keto diet. It's about ketones. We're going to be doing a keto mixer. That's not even right. We're going to rename these. I think we should rename them, babe. We're going to be doing a ketone mix-upper. Hi, Alice. Hello, Susan. Hi, Deanna. Hello, Melissa. All right, you're all here for the secret. I'm going to tell you what it is in a second. So, where are you tuning in from? What did you have for lunch? For those of you who are rebooting, guess what? You're almost done. Tomorrow's your you get to eat tomorrow if you play full out and finish your reboot. You're doing amazing. I'm in so many different conversations with you. And so the point of a reboot, whether it's 60 hours or your intermittent fasting, is really helping you understand that you are in control of the choices and the food, right? Like you're in control of food. Food should not have a control over you. If you listen in the mornings and during our lives in the mornings, my husband talks about this sugar addiction that he has beaten. He feels amazing. Oh, I love it. Jennifer's loving her reboot. Somebody just said they love their intermittent fasting. Michelle, lunch. What did you have for lunch? Tuna. My kids had tuna fish today. I feel like we eat a lot of tuna fish. And low-carb pizzas. It's really just because what we have in our fridge. All right. So here's the secret. As I'm telling you, I'm actually going to shake up my afternoon ketones, which it's called the orange naranja. It's not a weird word. I think it's Mexican for orange. Is that right? Spanish. Naranja. All right, I'm actually going to shake my ketones up and my fancy little desk right here behind me. Listen, I'm full of it today. I've had quite a few people tell me I'm super funny, and I'm like, I know. Yesterday was a wild and crazy day. I told my husband I needed 2 of me. Today, oh man, I need a napkin. Help. Okay, you guys, did you see that squirt? Here's what you have to always crack it open over the water bottle. Mine just smashed all over. I'm not going to waste this. This is like liquid gold.
So put that in.
Well, breast milk is liquid gold, by the way. It is.
I understand.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Good thing that you dusted earlier.
You guys.
There's still more.
Can I tell you something, actually?
This is the secret.
Oh my goodness.
This is great. Well, this was not planned.
Here's the secret. I actually need that. The secret is this. When life gives you oranges, you make orange juice. Wait, lemons. It's supposed to be lemons. Can I actually be real with you? Can I be real with you? First of all, I made a really big mess. Okay.
It's okay. It smells good.
Shake up your ketones. Yesterday was a busy day. Today was a day where I had to put out some fires. I don't love it. But you know what? When you deal with people, you want to know one of the reasons why I like drinking ketones? Because it makes me happy, right? All right, I'm actually going to give you a secret that's going to help you on your fat loss journey. Drink ketones. This isn't the secret. This is something I talk about a lot. But all right, I'm sorry that was a little... I shake up ketones every single day. Hi, Heidi. Because I love them. They're my mom fuel. If you've never tried them, you should post trial below. We have a ton of trials on the way because we ran out of trials and there's more coming. And so post... What?
We're not all the way out.
No, we're not almost. We are almost gone. We're almost gone.
When you get
There's
down to like 5 left, that's not cool.
No. So if you've never tried ketones, 1 a day, 1 or 2 a day. For the first year, I drank 1 a day. I took this in the morning. I drank my ketones. It made me go like this. Actually, it did. If you don't know, they help with your energy, your focus, your appetite control. They're a tool to help you. You don't have to be eating keto. Low carb is great, or whatever your version of healthy. I would love to help you, but these are a tool. They taste great. I feel amazing. And so here's the secret that I wanted you to come on. I was actually sitting here waiting to press, what's it called? Record. And I was like, man, don't we all wish there was a secret? Don't we all wish there was a secret to fat loss or to feel better? Well, let me tell you this. I was talking to a girl last night on a Zoom, and there was 3 of us. And it was the first time meeting this lady, and she was telling me all about how she feels, her medical health. Sweet lady. And really what it boiled down to was she didn't understand. It was almost like she didn't have the connection of why she wanted to lose the weight and feel better, right? I was talking to a lot of you. Even today I was talking to a mom, and I said, all right, we have to revisit, like, why do you want to lose the weight? I wish there was a secret. And oftentimes this is something that needs to be like a reminder over and over again. We actually talked about it this morning in our morning live, and it's something that I'll tell you. The secret truly is small steps, consistent action over time will get you to where you want to go. And the secret is there is no secret. It takes a lot of work. So today we had to work on our AQ. Do you guys know what AQ stands for? I've taught this a couple times on here. We talk about I don't talk about your IQ, but there is IQ, right? Like a lot of you understand how smart you are, right? Your IQ. Your EQ and your AQ are super important. How well you handle your EQ, your emotions, and AQ, adaptability. So today we had one of our daughters who her head was hurting, and so she was laying down. The other daughter, the other little one, and they're not little, they're 9 and 11. She's like, I don't feel the greatest, and so Steve and I were like, we're just gonna go work out upstairs. First of all, AQ, right? I was like, we're not gonna go to the gym. We're gonna go work out. Second of all, baby steps. That would have been easy to go, okay, we'll do it later. And I said, nope, we were just about to walk out the door to go to CrossFit. So instead, we made a pivot. We went upstairs, did our workout. And I'm going to tell you, as I was stretching and as I was doing a really, really something I'm not great at, like I was sitting there working out, and then we did a stretching routine. And I was thinking the whole time, this really hurts. Like, it really hurts. It's actually not really fun. And it's taking up my time. But in the hurt right now, or in the challenge, or during the time that it's uncomfortable, I'm willing to I'm willing to welcome the uncomfortable. I'm willing to feel the pain. I'm willing to work through it, because I know that at the end of the year, I hope it doesn't take that long to feel some relief in my stretching mobility. But by the end of the year, hopefully I will feel better and see more results within 30 days and 60 days and 90 days. But by the end of the year, I should be able to do some of these stretches, like touch my toes and feel better. It's not easy. It actually really, really hurts. And it doesn't help that my nerve is still kind of pinched. And so I was sitting there thinking, I wish there was a secret. There isn't. So if I pulled you in because I said, what is the secret? You actually already know. If I were to say to you, let me see who's on, Kitty. If I were to say, all right, Kitty, if I were to say Joe, actually some of these names I don't know how to say. There's a lot of people in here. Christine, Lisa, Jennifer, if I were to say, Sarah, if I were to say, all right, you have no more access, no more, to books or podcasts or social media. Let's say it's shut down and you cannot go on to go learn about a recipe that you want to make or to learn about how to lose some fat. Here's what we have allowed ourselves to do is to gather a whole bunch of information because we have everything that we need at our fingertips, but we think that we need more and more and more. You already have it. You know what to do. You know that your choices matter. You know that you should be drinking more water and less soda. You know that instead of sitting on the couch, you should maybe go for a walk or move your body, right? You know that instead of eating the donut, you should put the donut down and choose something better. You know what to do if your goal is to lose the weight. Really, actually, if I were to say there has to be a secret, it's what my husband and I have been talking. Can you only stand right here? Because you keep blocking my face. Like, it creates a shadow.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Steve's on the other end, of course, and he's actually doing all our laundry because it's like 18 piles of laundry. So it's fine.
I was helpful.
You're being so helpful. Thanks. Here's actually the secret as I'm talking about this. You know what to do, and then yet the secret boils down to something that we've been talking about in the mornings on our lives, and it's the who before the do. It's understanding who you are and who you want to become, and that will help you stick to the habits, the small steps, and the action. If you're just doing it to fit into a swimsuit by June 1st or July 1st, you're going to go in a vicious cycle. If you're just doing it for the wedding or for the vacation, it's not a good enough reason, and you're going to be back at the same spot next year. So I would say the secret is go read the book, The Power to Change. That is a secret. The secret is work on different spokes in your life, not just your physical spoke, but look at other things in your life that if my financial spoke was fixed, or if I worked on my relationships, if I worked on my marriage, if I worked on my spiritual life, if I worked on some of these other things, it would actually affect how I feel in my body, and I wouldn't eat because I was sad, or I wouldn't eat because I'm emotional, I wouldn't eat because. Does that make sense, babe? Does that make sense? So it's so funny, as I came on here and my husband says, what are you going to talk about? And I said, we're just going to see what comes out. I said, I labeled it the secret, and whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth. And actually, I 100% believe that's a secret. Like, you might hear me say something like, hey, don't eat if you're not hungry. What do you mean? I've been told my whole life I have to eat every 2 hours. No. Did you know that the secret is you don't need to eat if you're not hungry because you're overeating? That might be a secret to you, and now you know it. You might hear me say, hey, don't mess up good for perfect. Most people don't stick to strict keto, so let's do more low carb. You mean I can do low carb? You mean, like, what does that look like? And I tell you a couple things, you're like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that. That was a secret, and now you know. I might say, hey, you should be drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. And you're like, I had no idea. That's a secret, and now you know. Or just something you weren't aware of. So I truly believe that your mindset is the secret to 100% reaching your goals. And you might be like, always the mindset, always the thinking. Like this couple, this keto mom and her husband, they're constantly talking about books and how they're thinking and where is your mindset and who are you learning from and about the top 5 friends that you're friends with or the people that you're around. That's who you become like. But guess what? It's all true, 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 and true.
Just helping them think about how they're thinking.
I'm helping you think about how you're thinking. And I can give you some tactical things. Like I would say, listen, if you want some recipes, go to KetoMomSecrets.com. Actually, if you want ketones, you've never tried them, post trial in the comments. They're an incredible tool. I was talking to another friend this weekend, and her family do a whole bunch of missions in Africa. So they go to Uganda. We were talking about food and just the faith that people have in different countries. We were talking about a lot of stuff. The ketones, Cindy, are amazing. Hey, I'll message you, Cindy, as soon as we're done. They're super great. So we were talking about people's faith in different areas of the world and how people live. And she was saying, we were just talking about food, and she's like, isn't it crazy how in America we have so much, and yet, I'm not going to say everybody because I don't like absolutes, but a lot of people feel like they need more, or they don't have enough, or they're bored. Like, I will tell you, when somebody messages me and they say, I'm so bored of my food, I need some new food. And I'm like, ugh. My friend Jolene would say, you should try to go to, listen, I laughed at this, but she would say, I'll tell you why in a second. You should try to go to Africa, where these kids in the orphanage that they help support eat the same meal for the rest of their whole life except for on Christmas. Right? And maybe that brought you back to like your dinner table when you were young. Like if I wasn't eating my food, my parents would say, there's children starving. And I would say, pack it up and send it to them. That was me being super rude as a young kid. But for real, as an adult and having an awareness of different people around the world, right, in different environments, if you're in America, I mean, if you are on a phone and you're watching me, you probably shouldn't be bored of food. You should just be thankful. If you have any type of food in your fridge and in your pantry and in your cupboards, I would just say this. Don't ever look at your diet, your lifestyle, you going after losing some weight or feeling better. And don't think what you can't have, or I wish I could have that donut, or I'm so bored of these eggs. I want you to seriously focus on how you're feeling, how you want to feel in a year, the person that you're becoming, so that you stick with it. This whole idea of being bored drives me nuts, right? It really does. Even when my kids say they're bored. We all should be bored sometimes. It brings out creativity. All right. That was a lot of secrets to share with you. The one and true secret is your mindset is important. If you believe that you can, you will. Not overnight, but you will. If you believe that you can't, then guess what? You're right as well. And so continue to tune into the page. You can send me a message. You can ask questions below. You can tune into the morning mindset lives with me and my husband. I think we're quite funny, but I actually think it's quite insightful. The book is incredible. And I'd love to help you on your journey. So if you need a basic foods list, like if you're like, listen, I am new and I need a breakfast, lunch, dinner, how-to, post food in the comments and I'll get that to you. If you're like, listen, Stephanie, I see you shaking up your ketones all the time. I don't know what they are, but I need something to help me with my energy. That was me. I need something to help me with my fat loss. I need a tool. I need to be happy. I've got a crazy schedule. I'm dealing with people all day. Me too. Post trial in the comments because you need what I have. Otherwise, continue to tune in. Continue to tune in. I hope you guys have an incredible day. Thank you for tuning in. And I will come back and message all of you very, very soon who either ask questions or ask for something in the comments. So have a great day and we'll talk to you soon.